guys, I am here with Gromit and Kane, and they just got moved into their new playpen today. We've got our water bowl in now. We added our litter box. As you guys can see, they are walking good. They're playing, they got toys. They love these noisy little baby toys. They're still a little bit weirded out by the water. Sometimes they dip their whole face in it, so I have to keep it really low. But they have had a good week. They're both just chubbier than ever, really. They are playing hard. Tilly's been in and out. Today we are starting on MASH, which is our softened food. So I'm feeding them the Purina Pro Plan here. It's the puppy under 1 year. We get it wet and let it sit for a little while, then it gets nice and soft. The soft food is nice because it's easier for them to eat. It smells good. They eat a little bit more, and it's easier for them to digest too. And they will come to you eating that soft food 3 or 4 times a day. For now, we'll just do it once or twice. Tilly's going to be in a lot more, in and out of the playpen still. So they'll be doing a mixture of nursing and MASH, and we'll just kind of ramp that up slowly to get them to eating a couple times a day. Or even and up to 3 or 4 by the time they come to you. So once they come to you, you'll still want to get their food wet, and then just kind of slowly transition them out of it. Hello. But yeah, so we will get to see them try that for the first time tonight. I have to leave the door on when I feed puppies because even though Tilly is a great mom, she is a food stealer. She'd get in there and eat it as fast as humanly possible, and that puppy food is extra smelly, and it's basically everything that Tilly could ever want, apparently, because she goes crazy over it. So usually they find it right away. Sometimes they'll be a little bit weirded out. Hey, gainers. But with these two's appetite, I don't think that they'll have any problem switching to MASH really fast because they both like to eat. And so I'll usually give them a little bit to eat. I made a little bit bigger probably than I needed. It's kind of hard to tell at first how big the food will get. This is 2/3 of a cup. And then once they're done, I'll usually let Tilly eat the rest. She does eat a little bit extra when she has puppies. She's only got 2 right now, so she doesn't eat quite as much. I don't get a free feed her because she would pretty much eat until she exploded if I let her. But she does always get super excited because puppy food time means her extra snack time. It looks like they're both doing good. So I usually just let them pick on it, leave it there for a little while, and then pull it back up with it being wet. I don't want to leave it out all day. But they usually eat what they want, and then once they start eating MASH, they will pass out super hard and super quick. And these guys are already pretty tired. They've been playing a lot today. They're loving the dog toys. Both of them are very into dog toys. My son grabbed a basket. They've got pretty much every toy a puppy could ever want. And my son likes to rotate them out until he likes to steal them and go put them in my office. So they'll start using that litter box here. I'm sure you guys will see on the camera. Sometimes it takes them a while. I'll come sit with them for a while. And if I see them going potty not in the litter box, I'll move them over to the litter box. But usually puppies figure it out pretty quick. Dogs, you know, they're usually pretty quick to go potty where they don't sleep, so. These guys, some puppies, they get kind of weird. They'll take a couple bites and then play around and get hyper, and I don't see these guys having much of a play after they're done because they're both going to town. So there is Gromit with his little white-tipped tail, his short little legs, and Kane. And a lot of the times you'll see the puppies, when you put the food out at first, they'll just go walk right through it. I'm kind of shocked these guys haven't, but usually that's their first thing they do is just walk right into it. I've had puppies fall asleep in it. If you guys have been watching on the camera, you'll see that they've both figured out that they like to sleep in their water bowl. So anywhere cuddly. I took their bed out because it took me a few minutes to get them awake. They were both sleepy because they've been playing earlier, but we'll put the bed back in and they'll probably be out for the night. You can see that their cute little curls are coming in so nice. Look at that little belly. Is that good? But yeah, it's been a good week. They've both gained a little bit of weight. We got a nail trim. We got a bath earlier in the week. They were both super good. Hi, Tilly. And Tilly's just sitting here waiting to be able to get in there and eat it up. And if you guys have noticed, Tilly's really starting to play with them. Tilly loves playing with her puppies. So in the next week or so, she'll be in here just playing with them nonstop. And then they usually fall asleep and she pesters them to wake back up. Looks like they're slowing down a little bit. But even after they eat a full meal, I'm sure they'll still sit here and whine for Tilly to come in so that they can nurse. Tilly usually has puppies that like nursing. She's a very good mom. She will let them nurse as long as they want. And by the end, we usually have to kick her out so they're used to not still trying to nurse at 8 weeks with a mouthful of teeth. What are you doing, Gromit? So they love these the noisier the better, it seems. What is that? Looks like they're starting to get full, so they won't eat too much at first, but it's also a big difference for their belly. They've had nothing but liquids, so now moving into the solids, they'll eat a little bit at first, but they'll move into eating more as they get older. But I like to, we do feed them small meals so that they can get little bits at a time and have that nutrition coming in throughout the day. And they're still ready to eat, huh, Tilly? She's just such a good mom. She is so attentive, and she keeps them nice and clean. And so I will just let them pick at it for a few minutes, and then I'll hand it over to Tilly. I'm sure they're about ready for bed. He was dipping his face. But yeah, it's been a good week. Next week they will be a lot stronger walkers. They're definitely getting there, but usually this week is when they really start playing hard because they get more strong on their feet and they've got the blanket out and their toys. So they will get a lot more energy too as they eat up that mash. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good week, and we will see you next week.